Hello everyone, thank you for stopping on my channel. So we are working on a hospital management system created in Laravel. We created it a while ago, but now we are working on improving this. So in the previous videos, we worked on the admin dashboard, and then we worked on the employees listing. And in this video, we are going to work on creating an employee and then listing it right here. So currently we have some paginations and all of them are working. So let's get into it. First of all, I'm going to create employee or add employee button here. Okay, so we added an add employee button right here, and now when I click on this, we are going to render a new page or a new template where we are gonna be adding the details of the employee and then showing it. So since we are using a live wire component, we can add like a status, and based on status or page and based on the click events, we are gonna change it. We are gonna create a method for that. Okay, so what we are doing is we are checking here we have a page data in this live wire component, and when rendering the component, we are going to check if the page is indexed, then load the index page. Otherwise, if the page is created, then create it, and we will have edit as well. So now we need to create a method. We are going to call it from that component, which is right here. So I'm going to add, we are going to call this method show create form, and I'm going to create it here. And what this will do is it will change the page underscore page equals to make it equal to create. So this way it's going to render the create.blade.php create yeah, which is right here. Currently we have some sort of form, but let's see how it looks like. Okay, so now if I click on add employee, you can see we have the create employee form, which is this view create.blade.php, and it's rendering and showing the available, like the form that we have over there. So now what we need to do is we need to customize this as of based on our what is it called, based on our model that we have upgraded, and we are going to render these things along with the available property. Especially if we look at the what is it called, the job position, then we are going to only list the available job positions that we have seeded during the like configuration of the migrations. So if we look at the employees migration, we have nurse, doctor, accountant, pharmacist, receptionist, cleaner, security, and others. So what we can do is we can just pass this array, and then we can loop through this and render that. So I'm going to go to this, and here let's say positions is this array, and now we are going to loop through that array right here. Positions as position, then put 8 positions. Here we can use UC first to capitalize the first letter, and here we have the salary. We have KVR, so I'm going to change this to USD. Salary is in US dollar, and I think we can call this a position as well. Let's see how it looks like. Okay, pretty much everything what we needed so far. Salary and everything looking good. So now we need to work on create method. Like whenever you submit the form, you got to do something, right? So I'm going to handle that. We are going to create the add employee method right here. We're going to first validate the things. Okay, so here goes our form with validation. So validating the name, email, phone, salary, address, qualification, position status, etc. And after that, storing the image and creating the employee. And after that, we are going to set the page to index, so that the index view is going to be rendered. All right, so let's give this a try. I'm gonna refresh the page. I'm gonna use backfiller to fill the form. Okay, we got an error, address cannot be found. We do have address here, but we don't have address here. So let's add address, and we're gonna need to add that to the create view as well. Currently we have name, email, phone number, address. Here is the address. Okay, we don't have status here. So if we look at our migration, we do have status, like the current, showing the current status. So we are going to add status field as well, and we can just copy the gender, or let's use the copiler to do it for us. Okay, there we go. We can remove that. Let's make sure that we have the status. Okay, we do have. So I'm going to refresh the page and try this again. Okay, now we got an error that the job has an issue. Okay, we gotta change this to job and this to job as well. Okay, so everything looking good except we need to add the image. So I think after email, um, I'm gonna add image. Okay, there we go. um, let's try this again. Okay, so let's submit the form. Okay, the status field is invalid. Okay, this should not be capital. Also same for gender. mm, let's confirm the validation for the gender. Okay, we do not have gender, so let's remove it from the view. Actually this is the old one. We are like customizing it, that's why we have some of them, and we still have to work on some of the stuff. Okay, I'm gonna submit the form. The status field is invalid. Okay, seems like we have an issue, but it's not, it's something that we don't have rendered. So name, email, phone number, salary, and its qualification. Do we have qualification? And no, we don't have. So let's add it here. All right, there is our qualification input field, and it should show it somewhere around here, you can see. And now we can enter our qualification, and let's create. Okay, so we are successfully redirected here, and now I don't know, we have, I think this is the one that we just added, but we don't see any status or success message, so that's why we need to flash a success message, so that we should see a success message. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so now it should show a success message, and let's see if it does. And I'm gonna add employee with my name, Tauseed, and email. I think I can use fact filler for the rest of the stuff except the name. I'm gonna add an image, and status is active. Qualification pharmacist, 45,000. 45,000 is the salary, and okay, the image type is invalid. Let's choose a PNG and create. Okay, so there is our success message, and this is the employee that we just added. Okay, so that is it for this video. We are now able to add an employee, and we are able to see that employee right here. So now what we are going to do is, we are going to, in the next video, we are going to work on edit as well as delete employee functionality. So thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, please do. It helps a lot and motivates us to move on with this project. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.